Good morning to all. I will start the session. So, in the last session, what we discussed simply what is a program, what is a software, different types of softwares. After that, the software development life cycle, then we entered into Python by discussing the concept of programming languages. Okay, once we entered into the Python, what we discussed, why we are going to Python. We have many programming languages. There we discussed the reason for opting the Python programming language. Okay, and then finally the applications where we are using Python. So these happened in the last session. Now, right now, we are selecting Python is the programming language for implementation of some code. Okay, now I selected the Python. Immediately, what is the next point? You need to learn the syntaxes or some basic components that are available in Python. Now move step by step the components that are available in Python. Before moving to the component, the first and the foremost important topic is identifier. Anyone must and should know this term. Identifier. This plays a very crucial role. Okay, what is an identifier? For example, you are a person, I am one person, you have some name, I have some name. Exactly, in any programming language, depending upon your requirement, you are using some information. Each and everything has also consists of some name. Now, identifier is simply a name. Identifier is simply a name that is given to variables, given to functions, given to class, given to object, whatever it is. Suppose in a program, if you are using different components, each and everything must and should have some name. The name provided by identifier. Now, if we perform addition of two numbers, for example, 2 plus 3, this is my addition of two numbers. Instead of writing like this, general assumption, if I return a statement like this, A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3, and then I am performing C is equal to A plus B. This is the general scenario. What is the meaning? Here, A, B, C are called variables. Anyway, I will discuss the variable concept once again just to understand. A, B, C are called variables. Here within that A, that is in the memory of A, the value 2 is stored. In the memory of B, the value 3 is stored. In the memory of C, the value 5 is stored. Now understand, here A, B, C are variables. A is one name, B is one name, C is another name. Now, any name in a program, if you want to use any name, the name is specified by using identifier by following some rules. For example, I have one name. Now, how my father's given the, that is my parents given the name to me, exactly how your parents given the name to you based on some rules. For example, time of birth, place of birth, or start of the, for example, star, the star of the birth, your name starts with this letter only. Exactly, yes or no? Similarly, identifier give the name by following some rules. The rules are, an identifier may consist of alphabets. An identifier may consist of alphabets. Alphabets in the sense letter A to letter Z, either lowercase or uppercase. Now, what is the thing? The thing is lowercase letters are different from uppercase letters. Lowercase letters are different to uppercase letters. Now, a variable can, not variable, an identifier, a name. A name consists of combination of any alphabet, not only a single letter. You can take any name. Now, an identifier may consist of digits. An identifier may consist of digits. The digits are from 0 to 9. The digits are from 0 to 9. Any combinations of the digits. Anyway, by the end of this session, you will get the complete idea. Please mute yourself. I think remaining persons. Okay, thank you. Okay, so an identifier may consist of digits 0 to 9. So A to Z 0 to 9 in the sense not a single letter, any combination from 0 to 9, any combination from A to Z, and only one special character, that is underscore. Only one special character underscore is allowed. Now, first point. What is first point? A variable may consist of combination of alphabets, digits, and underscore. These three are allowed inside a variable. These three are allowed. Now, the important thing is a variable, not only variable, sorry, an identifier. An identifier does not starts with a digit. An identifier does not starts with a digit. That means it starts with an alphabet, it starts with an underscore. Starts with an alphabet, starts with an underscore. Now, I will give you some examples. A, valid or invalid? A is a valid identifier. For example, AB, it is a valid. How many? This is a single identifier. AB is single identifier. For example, total. This is also a single identifier. Total 1. This is also valid. For example, ABC underscore X. This is valid. ABC X. For example, ABC underscore 1. This is valid. 1 ABC. This is invalid. This is invalid. Here, the identifier starts with digit. For example, underscore A. This is valid. Got the point? A dollar B. This is invalid. That means very simple thing. An identifier, the length is not only a single. You can take an identifier of any length. You can take an identifier of any length. There is no restriction on the length of identifier. Clear? That is the first one. The second one is, any combination of alphabets, digits or underscore are allowed, but it does not starts with a digit. Other than underscore, no special character is allowed. Finally, an identifier is not a keyword. I think right now it is confusing to you. By the end of this session, you will get the complete idea. Please stay in the session. So, an identifier is not a keyword. What is mean by keyword? Keyword in the sense simply reserved word. Again, what is a reserved word? At the time of a language development, some words are reserved for some specific purpose only. For example, if is the word which is used to check the condition. For is the word which is used to repeat a loop. While is which is used to repeat break to stop the execution, such that some words are reserved for some specific meaning. So that words are not allowed to use an identifier. Not allowed to use as identifier. Right now, you understand what is an identifier. I request all the participants, please mute yourself. If you have any doubt, you can unmute and ask the doubts. Not a problem. Okay. Right now, you understand one point. So, only the point is identifier. Immediately, I am moving to the next word, keyword. Already you know what is a keyword? Keyword means simply a reserved word with some special meaning. Keyword is simply a reserved word. Each and every reserved word have some special meaning. Now, obviously, the keywords are not used as identifier. Keywords not used as identifier. In Python, we have a total of 33 keywords. We have a total of 33 keywords. What are the 33? I will show you later. Total 33 keywords right now. Very good. Now, you know one basic term, what is identifier? Now, what is my aim? Check whether the identifier is valid or invalid. And one important thing is, if you are moving to any programming language, you are writing the program, executing the program, there we need some tool. Yes or no? We need some software here. For Python also, many softwares are available. Among them, the basic tool is IDLE. If you know how to write the programs in IDLE, then the remaining are very, very easy. Remaining are very, very easy. So, IDLE, this is the software where we are executing our Python programs. Now, you understand what is my next point? My next point is installation of IDLE, installation of IDLE. What is the procedure? The procedure is very simple. Go to web browser, any browser. You can take any web browser. Okay, there type the URL python.org. Python.org. This is the official website. This is the official website. See this one? Python.org. Press enter. Okay, this home page. Now here place the cursor on the download. No need to click also. Just to place the cursor on the downloads. Here observe Windows, Mac OS and other platforms depending upon your operating system. Right now I am using Windows operating system. Yes or no? If you are using Windows operating system, click on this one. Now this is the latest version. Suppose, sir, I want Mac, no problem. Click on Mac OS. See here, these are different versions that are available under Mac OS. These are different versions. Suppose click on that version, install. Sir, I want again Windows. See this one, click on this one. This is the latest version available. If you do not want latest version, sir, I want the old version. No problem. Click on Windows. It shows all the available versions. It shows all the available versions. For example, 3.10.10, 3.11.2, 3.11.1. All the versions are displayed. Whatever the version you want, you can download. Simply click on this one. Some installer is downloaded. Installer is downloaded. Now after that, what is your After that, what is your step is simply click on this installer. Click it to open. It to opens. Now next to finish. You no need to do anything. Actually, in my system that is available, everyone download and open the installer. There select the option install. Whenever you open that one option is visible to you, install. Click on the install and then click on next. Installation is successful. No need to do anything. Successful. Very, very simple installation, hardly it takes 2 minutes. Okay, now installation is successful in your system. Completed. Whenever the installation is successful, everyone go to start. Go to start. Here, within the start, type IDLE. Within the start, search for IDLE. Okay, now, now search IDLE. One second. Actually, in your system, in fraction of seconds, it is coming. In my system, it takes some time. Why? Because many number of softwares are installed. So system is unable to handle all the softwares. That is the reason it is slow. Okay. Anyway, after installation here, you are getting some IDLE. Wait, if it is open, then only I will continue the remaining. Why? Because by showing the IDLE only. Wait for 1 minute. So in my system, different softwares, Jupyter is available, Spider is available, Colax is available, and AutoCAD is available. So that many number of softwares are available. Then that is the reason only. Suppose this is open, again I will try to install after downloading. So simply see this one, click on install now. No need to do anything. Click on install now. So installing, yes, this is initializing. Okay, anyway, I show the installation process also. Once that is completed, now you go to start and then open the IDLE. Now here we have two modes. Once we open the IDLE, it shows two modes of programming. One is interactive mode. One is interactive mode, second one is script mode. Once the IDLE is open, I will show you the interactive mode. Generally, what is interactive mode? Interactive mode is simply a place where we are given the input. For example, 2 plus 3, press enter. We are getting the output 5 in the same screen. That is, user directly interact with the shell. Shell means the place where we are executing the program. User directly interact with the shell. That is called interactive mode. Now, what is mean by script mode? Script mode in the sense, instead of writing the program in the interactive, I written my program in a separate file and execute the file there, and the output is again displayed on the interactive mode. Output is displayed on the interactive mode. Okay, that is script mode. In IDLE, not only in IDLE, in any Python software you are installing, two modes are available: interactive mode and then script mode. Interactive mode and then script mode. Okay. I. If it is open, then I will explain. Otherwise, it is difficult for you. Anyway, the installation is about to complete. Okay, I think you understand what is the difference between interactive mode and script mode. After completion of this one, now I will explain identifiers, valid identifier, invalid identifier. Meanwhile, learn another one also. That is my first topic, variable. What is mean by variable? Variable is simply a memory location, a memory location to hold a value. So obviously variable is an identifier. Variable is an identifier. What is the meaning? Whatever the rules of the identifier, the rules of identifier are applied to variable. That means in a program, suppose I am performing addition of two numbers. Suppose your numbers are 2 comma 3. So you need to write 2 plus 3. Suppose some other person numbers are 5 comma 6. Write 5 plus 6. Instead of changing the program each and every time, I am storing my variable. Suppose understand. So if my program is addition of two numbers. Suppose first person, what are the inputs 2 plus 3? They need to write a program 2 plus 3, another person 3 plus 4, another person 6 plus 7, another one 6 plus minus 8. So person to person, the inputs are changed. Yes or no? Now, for each and every person, we are writing the program. Generally, what is a program? Program is simply instead of writing the set of instructions for each and every input, we are writing one program. Whatever the input they are providing, the program takes that input and produces the output. The program takes the input, produces the output. Right now, I am writing the statement A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3, C is equal to A plus B. This is my program. If I given 2 comma 3, the addition is performed between 2 and 3. If I return 3 comma 4, the addition is performed between 3 and 4. I think you got it. Observe internally. Whatever the numbers you are given, that is not a matter. Take that particular number, perform the addition. Instead of writing the same addition multiple number of times, I am writing this here only one time. In this example, A, B, C are called variables. Now, what is a variable? Variable is an identifier. Why I am using the word identifier? Identifier, the name of the variable follows the rules of the identifier. Whenever you are writing the statement A is equal to 2, what happened? Inside your system, internally this is happened, it is not visible to you. Inside your system, some variable A is created. Variable A is created. Assume this is an address, not 1000, just for assumption. Each and every, for example, I have some house, my house has some address. Inside that particular address I am available. Assume my address is 1000. Within that address the value 2 is stored. Similarly, a memory location address 2000, that is referred by B. Here it stores some value 3. It stores some value 3. And one more memory is created, that is referred by C. Assume the address is 3000. Here A plus B, the value of A plus B addition is performed and the result is stored. Now what you observed from this? Variable is simply a memory location which hold the value, Now the important thing, how many number of values a variable can take? Everyone remember, one variable can hold only single value. One variable can hold only single value. Clear? One variable only single value. Okay? Now, like this. If you are writing a is equal to 2, this is valid. A is equal to some 2 comma 3. This is invalid. Clear? Why? Within one memory location, it is possible to store single value. It is possible to store single value. But here I am trying to assign two values. Now, for example, in my program, I have suppose assume I have three variables a comma b comma c. Now, if all the values a, b, c have value 5, how do we assign? I am writing the statement a is equal to 5, b is equal to 5, c is equal to 5 in 3 lines. Yes or no? So you have three variables. For example, three variables have same value. I written a is equal to 5, b is equal to 5, c is equal to 5. Instead of writing in multiple lines, you can write like this also. A is equal to, b is equal to, c is equal to 5. I think everyone know is equal to. What is mean by is equal to assignment? Whatever the value that is available, right side of the assignment operator is assigned to left side. Yes or no? Internally, 5 is assigned to C. Now C consists a value 5. Now, the value of C is assigned to B. Now, B consists of a value 5. B is assigned to A. A consists of a value 5. Now, what is the first point? If more than one variable have same value, if more than one variable have same value, instead of writing in multiple lines, instead of writing the assignment in multiple lines, I am doing my assignment in a single line. So, instead of writing multiple lines, I assign the same value in a single line to multiple variables. Now, you know point. What is that one? A variable can hold only a single value. That is clear. It is not possible to store multiple values. Okay. Now, multiple variables with the same value. How do I am doing? Multiple variables with single value. Instead of writing in multiple lines, I written in a single line. Obviously, what is my next point? My next point is, suppose multiple variables with multiple values like this. A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3, C is equal to 4. This is the way. Yes or no? Multiple variables in a multiple lines. A equal to 2, B is equal to 3, C is equal to 4. This is in C, C++, Java. But coming to Python, this is valid in Python also. Everything is valid. In Python, you can assign multiple values to multiple in the sense different values to different variables in a single line also. Single line also. How? See this one. A comma B comma C is equal to 2, 3, 4 like this. This is available in Python. A comma B comma C is equal to 2 comma 3 comma 4. Internally what happened? The value 2 is assigned to variable A. The value 3 is assigned to variable B. Value 4 is assigned to variable C. Now understand? Simplify the program. That is, the number of lines are reduced. Whether you are using this procedure or this procedure, both are same. The only thing is reducing the number of lines. But the important thing you need to remember, for example, if I written a comma b is equal to 2, 3, 4, what happened? How many values I have? I have three values, but I have two variables. Is it possible? No. What is the error? This we are getting one error. Too many values. Yes or no? Too many values. And what is one more error? A comma B comma C is equal to 2 comma 3. Obviously, less number. Here I need three values, but I provided only two values. So compulsory you need to maintain the number of variables and the number of values. Setup was okay. Move back to installation. Observe any difficulty in installation. Simply click on next. Automatically installation is completed. Close. Now go to here. Type IDL. Think right now my system is not supporting. Anyway, I will open. Okay. So check whether IDLE is open or not. That is, Python is installed in your system. Yes or no? Check this one. How to check? Simple thing. First, go to this PC. This is the path. By default, your software is installed. So this PC. Now go to users. Here your name. Under this, the first one is appdata, app data, followed by local, app data, followed by local. There you go to programs. Here Python. Actually, in my system, Python 3.9 is available, 3.10 is available, 3.11. So just now I installed this one. Just now I installed Python version 3.11. Now, so this 3.11 does not consist of anything. Go to this one. See this one. These are some of the files, Python files, some of the Python files that are available in your system. Okay. Now, right now, actually, IDLE is not opened. But after restarting in my system, it is open, no problem. But suppose if IDLE is not to open, sir, how to okay available? See this one. Click on this one. Simply type IDLE. Click on this one. Even IDLE is not opened. How to execute the programs? I will show you. Now, once the IDE is open, this is the shell. The shell is simply the place where my programs are executed. Here the triple greater than symbol. Whenever this greater than symbol occur, there we are typing your program. Now follow step by step. I discussed two modes of programming. One is interactive mode. Second one is script mode. Yes or no? Interactive mode. For example, 2 plus 3. Given an operation 2 plus 3, press enter. Press enter. What is the output? 5. So this is called interactive mode. I think you clear. So here I typed the message here 2 plus 3. Immediately you are getting the output also on the same screen. Now my first point is clear. Any doubt? And remember, at any point, if you have any doubt, you can unmute yourself and ask the doubt. But I'm explaining very clearly. Try to I will repeat more than one time. So whenever you open IDLE shell, there you are typing your program. Press enter, you are getting the output. So this is called interactive mode. Generally, this interactive mode is preferred if you have one line of program. If you are writing single line of programs, generally this interactive mode is preferable. For example, if you are writing a program which consists of more than one line, in interactive mode it is possible, no problem. In interactive mode it is possible, that is not a problem. But generally script, what is mean by script? Some program. How to open the script mode? Everyone follow. Go to file, click. There select the option new file. File and click. Here you will type your program. For example, I know addition. A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3, C is equal to A plus B. I think everyone know this one. I use it repeatedly. Now to addition is performed input for displaying the output, yes or no? It is the script mode. In the script mode, if you are directly writing the program, the output is not displayed. If you are using script mode, how the output is displayed? By using one predefined function. Suppose the function is print. Anyway, right now you don't know anything about print. Right now, what is your aim? How to write the program in script mode and how to execute. That is only your intention, not the logic of the program, not the command that are used in the program. Print C. So generally assume print C means the value present in the C is displayed now. Clear? Open file, new file. One new file is opened. Okay. Here I am typed my entire program. Fine. Go to file, then you need to execute the program. Before execution, what is the general step? You need to save the file. Yes or no? Save the file. File, save. File, save. See this one? By default, it shows this path. That is the place where your Python software is installed. No problem. You can move any path also. This is not predefined. This is just it shows. If you want, you can select in D drive, and within the D drive, you can store your file. You can store or you can save your file in any location. That is not a restriction. Now, say file name. I am given file name as, for example, day 1 1. Okay, day 1. This is my file name. Actually, if it is a C program, you need to save the file with .c. If it is .java, similarly, it is a Python program. The file is saved with actually .py. Remember? Program, after writing the program, you need to save the program by using any name. For example, the name of my program is day 1. Dot is an extension followed by the dot. You have to specify the type of the file. You have to specify the type. The type in the sense, if it is a Python file, .py. If it is Java, .java. But anyway, for this it is not required. Why? Why? Actually, I opened the new file from the script mode, that is from the IDLE. If you opened through IDLE, automatically that is a Python file. See this one. Here automatically save as type Python file. Whether you are using .py or not using .py, no problem. Why? By default they are stored as dot python. Suppose I am using this one. Click on save. Okay, so I written the program and completed save. Finally execute. Observe, here we have one option, run in the sense execute. Click on run module. What is mean by module? Every script in the Python is termed as module. In simple term, every Python file is called as module. Every Python file is called as module. Now simply click on this module. See this one, where I am moving, automatically my control transfer to the interactive mode. There the output will be displayed. There the output is displayed. Right now, everyone clear? Everyone clear? So first, what is my first one? Modes. Interactive mode, script mode, clear. Now move back to identifier. There I am using some terms. Valid, invalid. Suppose see this one. A is equal to some 5. Now A is valid. If you are not getting any error, means A is valid. For example, total is equal to some 3.4. See this one, total is invalid. A, for example, total underscore 1. It is valid. Spellings, everything is not matter. So, whether it is spelling mistake or that is not a matter. The thing is, the identifier may consist of alphabets, digits, underscore. For example, see this one, it is valid. Underscore B is equal to 4. See, this is valid. For example, A dollar B is equal to 5. Now see this one, press enter, observe. Syntax error, invalid syntax. Now you got it? That is, other than underscore, no special symbol is allowed. Other than underscore, no special symbol is allowed. Clear? Now, for example, 1a is equal to 5. This is also error. Why? An identifier does not starts with a digit. See, invalid decimal in the sense numbers, invalid decimal numbers. Observe the place where the error is displayed. Now, not only single A underscore, B underscore, C underscore, D underscore 1, 2, 3 is equal to 6. You can take any combination. See this one, not a problem. Think you got my point? There is no limit on the length of the identifier. First point, there is no limit on the length of the identifier. An identifier consists of alphabets, digits, and underscore. You can use with any combination. Observe, you can use with any combination, but the thing you remember is does not begin with a digit. It starts with underscore, no problem. It starts with alphabet, no problem. But if it starts with digit, it gives an error. Now everyone clear the identifier? So the rules, okay. Identifier is completed. Keyword, I used keyword is not used as an identifier. Keyword is not used as identifier. Right now you don't know keyword. Just I will explain one keyword. If is one keyword. Just to remember, whenever we move on, automatically you learn all the keywords. If is one keyword. For example, if is equal to 5. See this one, invalid syntax. So that is if is invalid. That is keywords are not used as an identifier. Keyword is not used as identifier. Now today what is my first topic? Identifier. Everyone clear? Everyone clear? Identifier. Immediately keyword. Next installation of IDLE. I shown the complete installation. After installation, you understand two modes. That is where we are writing the program. we are writing the program in two places. One is directly in the interactive mode, another one is script mode. I shown all the two ways. Now finally, what is my topic? Variable. What is a variable? Variable is a memory location to store some value. Check all the different cases. Check all the different cases. A is equal to 5. In this example, A is called a variable. A is called a variable. Now, for example, B is equal to 6. B is called a variable. C is equal to A plus B. C is called a variable. If the interactive mode, you no need to use the print statement. Remember, if you are writing the variable name, automatically the value present in the variable is displayed. Press enter. 11. You got my point? If it is a script mode, again remember, if it is a script mode, if you want to display some value in the output, that must be written inside the print statement. If it is an interactive mode, the print is optional. Even you are writing print, not a problem. Even you are writing print, not a problem. But even though you are not writing the print, by just using the variable name, the answer is displayed. Okay. Now, what is the advantage of interactive mode? Until change of the value. Suppose see this one A, 5 is available, B, 11 is 6 is available. For example, see this one, value 2 is available. You understand? Once I open this IDLE shell, I given a variable with a value until close of the shell, that variable is existed. That variable is existed. For example, if I change this one, from now onwards, it takes the updated value. Here the A value is equal to 5. Whenever I change, now from now onwards, it takes the updated value. It takes the updated value. No problem. Once we are moving with the programs, you will definitely understand. Actually, what is my next one? A comma B comma C is equal to some 5. Yes or no? That means a single value, sorry, A is equal to B is equal to C is equal to 5. One single value is assigned to multiple variables. Single value is assigned to multiple variables. Press enter. Now A. Press enter. What is the value of A? 5. B. What is the value of B? 5. C. What is the value of C? 5. Clear? This is single value is assigned to multiple variables. Now I explained one more. A comma B comma C is equal to 1, 2, 3. Perfect. A holds the value of 1, B value 2, C value 3. Check. A 1, B 2, C 3. Clear? Multiple values are assigned to multiple variables in a single line. Suppose A comma B comma C is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now I have three variables, but I am assigning four values. So it gives an error. What is an error? Too many values. Yes or no? See this one? Too many values to unpack. How many I expected? I expected only three. I expected only three. Now everyone remember this is an error. Everyone remember the name of the errors. Now by moving on, you are in a position to identify the error and you have to rectify those errors. So the first one is value error. The first one is just to value error. Clear. Now A comma B is equal to 1, 2, 3. Now also you are getting error. Yes or no? How many variables you have? Two variables, but three values. Obviously the reverse. Obviously the reverse. See this one. How many I expected? Sorry, the same example. The same example. Here my condition is not this one. A comma B is equal to A comma B comma C is equal to 1 comma 2 reverse. Yes or no? Now not enough values to unpack. How many I expected? I expected 3, but I got 2. Clear the point? Now understand the error. Value error. At the time of assignment, you are getting these error. Right now, you know what is a variable, how to assign the value. Now, what is the thing you understand? One variable can hold only single value. One variable can hold only single value. Finally, I will give you one more point. So I used one definition. Variable is an identifier. Meaning is the rules of the identifier is followed by variable. And variable is a memory location to hold a value. Memory location in the sense some address. In which address? For that in my system also the values are stored at some address. In your systems some address, in other person some address. System to system the address is changed. So I want to know in which location my variable is stored. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. You have one function id of. Id of is the function that is available in Python to get the address. To get the address that is in your memory at which address your particular variable is stored. To retrieve that address, use the function id. Suppose create some variable a is equal to 5, b is equal to 6. Now check id of a. Now id of a meaning is the address where my variable a is stored. This is the address in your system. Actually, just for your understanding only, I am given 1000, 2000. But this is the address where your value of a is stored. id of b, press enter. This is the address where your value of b is stored. Clear? Everyone clear? Now, final conclusion. Final conclusion. If you have any doubt at any point, what are the things we have covered up to now? Starting from the previous day, I written the program and software, immediately the types of software. After that, the programming languages. Once you understand the programming languages, there I selected the Python. Immediately my question is why I am opting Python. Okay. For that I discussed the many regions. Among them one region is applications also. Okay. After completion of this introduction, I entered into Python. Here my Python introduction is completed. I entered into Python. Within the Python, the basic and the most important thing is identifier. Why this plays very crucial role? Without any name, it is not possible to do anything. That means first you need to give the name. But for giving the name, you need to follow some rules. So the identifier specify the rules that are to be followed to give the name. Now, identifier, obviously what is keyword and installation. Installation of IDLE. There we are executing our programs in two modes, either script mode or interactive mode. This is your wish. Generally, if a single line programs, you are preferred to use interactive mode. If it consists of more than one line, script mode. Even script mode also you can write the program. See this one. Here I performed addition or not. Even in the interactive mode, I perform addition. So like this you can perform, no problem. After this, what
Can
we
you explain
discussed,
how to
what we
install IDLE once again, please?
at The simple procedure, go to web browser, type python.org in the web browser.
Okay.
Python.org in the web browser. There you have one option, downloads. Simply go to the download, select your
Okay.
operating system. By default, it shows the Windows operating system. Click on there. By it shows this Python 3.11.3. This is the current version available. Click on this one. It
Okay.
downloads some installer. Click on the installer. Select the option install. Once you select the option install, click on next. After 1 or 2 minutes, the Python software is installed in your system.
Okay. And after installing, how can we write the program? How can we get the screen you are showing? You are writing programs on the screen. How can we get the screen?
Oh, okay, I will explain. Actually, right now you are joined the session.
No, I have there before from starting.
Actually, okay. I think you are not following the session. So go through this one. So explain very clearly. Go to start. Here, option IDLE. Click on IDLE. So
Okay.
once you click on IDLE, so it opens that particular this shell. This shell is open. There you are typing your programs. You are typing
Oh,
all your programs in this IDLE. See this one. This is the fresh IDLE open. Here you are typing your programs.
okay, got
No?
it.
And
Fine.
after that, what we discussed, I covered the concept of variables. So how to create a variable, and then initialize the different ways how to assign the values to the variable.
It,
Now,
yeah.
that is my concept.
Variable.
Any doubts?